We're getting to know a man whose career has taken a few interesting turns. David Eichner, a Tyler native, and kind of just getting to know him a little bit more, a longtime East Texas community leader. These days, you can find him at SFA, Stephen F. Austin State University, if you guys don't know, where he serves as a farm manager working at the university's agricultural facility. So welcome in, David. We get to know you a little bit more in depth and talk about your roots in Tyler. I'm excited to have you.
Thanks. Nice to be here.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. Let's talk about your, history here in Tyler. You're a Tyler native. What was it like growing up here? How much has it changed, and what do you remember most?
Well, it has changed quite a bit. Most noticeably, driving in from Nacogdoches this afternoon, the traffic has definitely gotten a lot worse. My parents, I'm David Eric, and my dad is David Allen. I go by Eric, but they live in the Gresham community. And I guess one of the biggest changes is Farm to Market 2493 or Old Jacksonville Highway. When I was growing up, it was 2 lanes from Brookshire's warehouse to Gresham, and now it's 4 lanes all the way there. So it's grown up a lot.
Yeah, well, let's talk about your history in Tyler specifically. What high school did you go to growing up to?
When I graduated in '93, it was Robert E. Lee. Now it's Tyler Legacy, and graduated there in '93. Went to Tyler Junior College for 2 years, and then transferred to SFA, and graduated there in '98.
That's awesome. So, I mean, you've kind of you've seen so much growth, especially with the schools changing so much and
Very much.
and growing and adding on. And when you were growing up, what is something that you really remember about going to high school?
Just the difference in the way the school looked
Yeah.
then as compared to now is probably one of the most remarkable changes. I mean, I was on the work program my senior year, so I mean, I parked right by the loop, and I mean, there was a sidewalk and a curb that was separating
Yeah.
the loop, and the only thing that kept us in there were golf carts with the parking lot supervisors. So the way the outside of the school looks now has significantly changed.
Well, let's talk about change for you because your career has been quite a journey, and there's been different roles that you've taken on, lots of hats that you've worn. So, what did you enjoy most about getting to where you are today?
For the longest time, I didn't enjoy it at all. It felt like just a big mess. When I graduated in '98, moved back to the family ranch in Pointer, and managed it for till roughly 2011, and then me and my family moved to the Texas Panhandle, where I worked on a feedlot for 4 years. And by that time, our boys were at an age where a ranching income was not sufficient for their travel baseball. And so I actually ran heavy machinery for 10 years and
Nice.
did that up until a little over 2 years ago, when I actually was in the doctor's office looking at Indeed and ran across the opening for the farm manager position at SFA. So
I was going to ask you how you got involved. Not only just staying in school and then staying out of school, going back to school. How does it feel going back to school? Because, I mean, technically you are back in school. Right?
I am back in school, and
Please tell me.
my
you love it.
department chair is going to kill me for saying this, but I told him I didn't know anything about computers or chickens. And when I hired on, and bless his heart, he did it anyway. But it has been, it's really been a blessing. My late grandmother always told me that I needed to be an ag teacher, and I told her that I'd kill the kids. And that teaching was not for me. And I'm not a classroom teacher, but we have up to 13 student workers from any given time at the research center. So there is a lot of hands-on.
That's amazing.
And I've really gotten a lot of enjoyment out of that.
That's That's awesome. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter where your career has gone. It matters to where you are now. And obviously, you're very happy doing that. So, let's talk about being a farm manager. For someone who might not know what that's like, please help us understand what a typical day looks like for you.
I believe that a farm manager is a jack of all trades, master of none to some extent. There's anything from animal welfare to uh, plumbing, electrical. I've been doing dirt work this morning. If you can name it or think it, there's even computers involved in there. So
That's really fun.
yeah.
Well, you work around SFA's beef, equine, and poultry facilities. What have you learned about agriculture since stepping into this role? You're like, that's a good question.
The agriculture is a whole lot more in depth than what I would say that the general public thinks that it is from the standpoint of the financial impact that it has on people and families that are involved with it. You're so reliant on Mother Nature and the weather and rise and fall of the stock market, fuel, you name it, and really and truly, especially within the beef cattle segment, a lot of times your paycheck comes once a year, and so you have the rises and falls all year of your inputs, and then you're kind of at the mercy on market day. So
I hear you.
it's a big deal.
Did you ever imagine in your career that you'd be kind of spending your days around livestock and agricultural research?
Ever since I was old enough to know, except for the around the research part.
Okay, all right. Well, what do you enjoy the most about being with students all the time and working around them and people at SFA?
We kind of have a little saying there at the school farm that we have a farm family, and with the student workers, and Carmen Witt, my assistant manager, and myself, we kind of dubbed that, and of course there's a certain amount of rollover with the graduations and this, that, and other, but have really grown to love the students. And when you get students from all over the state of Texas and outside, you get a pretty diverse group of people.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, I mean, you're meeting so many people too, but your roots have been in East Texas for quite some time. Let's talk a little bit more about those roots that you've put down with family as well.
Um, as far as my family has been in East Texas. My goodness, my great great grandfather on my paternal side was the first county extension agent
Wow.
in the United States for a particular county in a state. And I still have relatives, the Breedloves here in Tyler, that are in the nursery business. I come from five generations of agriculture on my maternal side, so
That's cool.
I'm pretty inundated with it, I guess you would say.
Hey, we like fun history facts here,
Yeah.
especially when we get to know people. It's just like really cool to see how long they've been here in East Texas and seen things change. I mean, my goodness, I can't tell you the amount of people that I talk to. They're like, we wish you would have seen what it all looked like before this construction, right? Everything has just really changed, and it doesn't matter where you live. It
My
used to just be farmland.
Yeah, and the interesting story, of course not in my lifetime, but I was riding with my great grandparents one day, and we were going down Old Jacksonville Highway, and my grandmother died at almost 101 years old. She was born in 1911, I believe. And she told me that that's where they used to stop and soak the wagon wheels to keep the rims from coming off when they were in a horse and buggy, and that she was at the very first East Texas Fair.
Wow.
that they ever had, and her dad took her in a horse and buggy. So
That's really cool.
that always kind of stuck with me.
Oh my gosh, fun facts. I like that. Well, let's talk about how you've been so involved in the community for years. What about church leadership? Have you been involved in that?
Yes, I grew up at Marvin Methodist, and I was very involved with the youth group there. And me and my wife Michelle, we attended there until we moved to the Panhandle, and then we're attending another church down in Nacogdoches now. But very involved with that, and talking about the deal with school and everything like that it's made me grow stronger in my faith.
Yeah, I hear ya. Have you spoken about your faith and leadership roles at a local and conference level before?
I personally have not. No.
Do you have any interest in doing that?
Um, yes, I would. I
mean,
would.
you're speaking publicly now, so you might as well.
Well,
It's just like a little push out there, right?
it has to do with the insanity of getting to driving to the to the interview.
I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. But you've had the opportunity to travel a lot, see East Texas and some really pretty different places. How have the experiences that you've seen as you not only have grown up, but done multiple different career changes in your life, how has everything kind of helped you along the way?
I was actually thinking about that this morning. Going back to what you were asking about, kind of the day-to-day farm manager. There is not one aspect of my career from the time that I was old enough to work until my previous job 2 years ago that I do not use on a daily basis. Every one of them has impacted my ability to do my job.
That's amazing. Well, let's get down into it about what you do outside of work, because I know everybody, they might want to know if you chase chickens around all day, or if you finally go home and you watch a docuseries, or you hang out on your back porch. What is it that you do when you're not at SFA? Please don't tell me you chase chickens.
Once in a blue moon, we'll go to my family's lake house.
Okay.
That has more to do with we would be there all the time if it was up to my wife. But I'm kind of a homeboy. We live there on at the research center, so I have a 726-acre playground.
Nice.
And
Are there chickens there that you chase around?
no, we have them pretty much in confinement. I chase a lot of things around.
I was hoping you would tell me chickens. Like, I was really waiting.
Yeah. Well, and the one thing that you didn't make, we actually have some pigs.
Oh, okay.
And we have a farrow.
Have you chased your pigs around?
Oh, yes.
I've chased a few pigs around in my lifetime too.
That's always fun. But to be honest with you, when I'm a pretty early riser, and by the time I get home, I generally sit in my recliner and I watch a lot of YouTube.
That's awesome. Well,
And
you relax.
I'm very several years ago I became very interested and have been researching regenerative agriculture, and generally it comes down to something about that, because that's where the research part of it comes in.
Of course.
I have a degree at YouTube U, so I mean.
YouTube U. Okay, that's a good one. I've never heard that one before. All right, so one last question before we go. I want to know if you have any special talents. I have heard that there are special talents from people that you would not even think of, all right? Do you have a special talent?
My guess, if I have one, my claim to fame would be I can whistle real loud.
Okay, all right. Is that because the pigs you chase around all day?
No,
Or the chickens?
I've been moving cows since I was a
okay.
kid, and you have to.
Do you have any cattle dogs?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Little Annie.
How old?
7, 8 months now.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, I have a high energy dog myself. I have an English pointer. So
Mm-hmm.
he's,
Yes, you.
He's real excited to see everybody all the time.
I was raised around those. We had those as quail dogs. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, is there anything else? Just some fun facts about you that we should know before we go.
I don't know about fun. Now, if you're ever in Nacogdoches County, stop by the Walter Todd Agricultural Research Station and Center, excuse me, and stop by for a visit. I'd like to show you around, introduce you, and if you're ever down in Nacogdoches proper, stop by and look at the new the ag building and forestry building. It's going to be we're going to be moving in within the next year, and
Awesome.
It's quite a sight.
All right. Well, it was great to get to know you, and hopefully you're not chasing around chickens that are in confinement or pigs either. Hopefully they behave.
That's
sometime
right.
soon.
So we try to make them behave.
It was very nice to get to know you.
Nice to know you.